Hello everyone, welcome back for a new episode of Adventure World of Runeterra, the theme park I'm building on Planet Coaster 2 based on Arcane and League of Legends. Please don't forget to subscribe and to click on the bell if you don't want to miss the next episodes. Let's start with the entrance area first. So I changed the tree that was originally here because someone answered my call from someone from Reddit called Not Ruined. He made this amazing tree that matches more the vibe of Caitlyn's tree in Arcane, and so I was very happy to add that to the park. Just a bit disappointed that I cannot recolor the trunk in a wider color, but for the Piltover area, we have some work going on here for a new ride. You will hear about that a bit later, but it's going to be very interesting. So I destroyed the greenhouse food court that was here. And also for the main point of view here on the council chamber, I changed a few details like the fountain and with the new DLC, of course, and also added some golden features on the roof to make it look more like the show Arcane, where you have this design for the council. Before we have a look at the rest of the park, just wanted to show you a bit these images from the show Arcane to have a look at Zon, the city that is very vertical, very dark inside a canyon. Many bridges everywhere. It looks dangerous. The overall architectural atmosphere feels like some kind of mix between steampunk and cyberpunk. So I wanted to reproduce that in the park. It contrasts so well with Piltover, and so I really wanted it to be true to the show. And also, why not reproduce the places you can find in Zone, whether in the game or in the show, like Vendor's Bar, The Last Drop. So let's return to the park and let's dive into this new themed area. So there are two entrances to the land. One is next to the cable car. I wanted to recreate this atmosphere where you have the feeling to be enclosed inside a high vertical city. So I tried to recreate that using force perspective and by reducing the width of the streets. And as you can see, I also added many bridges everywhere to close the space and make it look more like Zone. Here you have the facade of the entrance of the dueling coaster, Jinx versus Vi. I struggle a lot to make that sign, so please like it. And here also, to make the street more alive, I added some street food, and it's called a Chop Chop, and you can grab a table anywhere in this area. On some posters like that, I made kind of Easter eggs for people that know the show and the game. Again, some Jinx posters, because she's always wanted anywhere. You also have a platform to eat upstairs. You have the toilets here. And I couldn't do a Zone area without reproducing The Last Drop, the famous Vendor's Bar, where many scenes happens in Arcane. I recreated it, and for now it's closed. It needs to be arranged inside. It's gonna be a restaurant, so we will be able to go inside Vendor's Bar in this themed area on Arcane. Yeah, as you can see, many vertical theming, and also here we're gonna have an indoor flat ride, not themed yet, so it's gonna be for another episode. Here also a gift shop, Ashen Nether, and as you can see, some shimmer leaked from the pipes. So shimmer is a kind of a substance that is circulating in Zone. Well, it gives people some kind of mutant superpowers. they're transformed temporarily, physically, but they get addicted to it permanently. So Shimmer is kind of the main weapon against the Piltover's X-Tech. But it comes with many drawbacks. As many people use it in Zone, you'll find many clues of its presence in this themed area. I love the view from this point of view with all the bridges. Reminds me a lot of the show and the scene I showed you at the beginning of this video. Here also the dining tables. For the roller coaster, so as you can see, it passes through the bridges, so it's very cool because some bridges are just fake bridges and others are roller coaster bridges. So the ride just get off the first building and then cross the first bridge and goes on the other side of the street in the second building and then recrosses it again to go into the area of Echoes 3, as I explained in the previous episode. Even while on the coaster, you have very nice point of views of the city. It's pretty cool that even though you are at the upper level here, you still have some theming. So everything here is gonna be more themed. I tried to reduce to minimize the number of pillars in this outdoor area of the coaster. So here I made huge ones on which all the others connect. Under this area it's gonna be the queue of the coaster, so I didn't want it to be too difficult to theme because of too much supports coming out of the ceiling. So I will theme every support as a kind of tower from the city of Zon. So to improve the immersion, I also made custom billboards, like on the facade here. And also, yeah, some Easter eggs like this billboard that was tagged by Jinx. So now, guys, I think that you want to have a look at this area by night. And here we are, the atmosphere of Zone by night. I really like this point of view here because you can see through the glass windows, you can see the coaster being launched. And on night view, it's even better. I tried to recreate these bright colors that you saw in the previous shot from the show. I kind of mainly used pink and green lights. Took me like several weeks to make all that because there's many things. I tried to reduce the footprints of everything I was doing to make it more realistic. I really like this point of view on the tower and also on the bridge with the coaster and the main street. Let's just have a quick last look at the perspective here with the bridges. So I think it's all for the tour of this Zone area. We will zoom out a bit so that we have a look at what we still have to do. So the two themed area are pretty well filled, but we need to fill all this area with other lands from the League of Legends universe. About the roller coaster on the right, Arcane, it was supposed to be an Intamin launch coaster from the start. What do you think? Should I change it to the new Intamin Raid coaster from the DLC, the Sorcery DLC? Let me know in the comments what you think. Bye bye everyone, take care. Do not forget to subscribe, to click on the bell, and I will leave you with the cinematic shots. See you soon and take care.